Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bigger Green. Uh, so WWE 2K22 dropped a new trailer, and I gotta say, I'm impressed. Truly, I'm impressed. They put out something with some substance in it, and I really want to, get into it. Give you my thoughts on, essentially my reaction to the trailer. And I've got 5 likes and 5 dislikes, right? So, I guess I'll start off with the likes, because I already made a video being pretty hard on them already. So the first like that I've got is the graphics actually look better, especially the hair. For me, hair has been like a real big problem in the WWE 2K games. Even really before that, the hair just kind of looks really weird, fake and plastic. It looks better. Still looks a little plasticky on some people, but honestly, overall, you can see that they put a lot more attention to detail on the hair and the character models. So that's a big up for me. There's a new control scheme, and I don't think it looks bad. It doesn't look bad. It's definitely reminiscent of WWE 2K22. So I guess you could say 2K22 is the prototype to this one, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like it's gonna really slow the game down. I mean, you can't really slow it anymore down, but it doesn't really look like it's gonna be that big of a problem. I'm definitely open to trying it because it could be really fun. I've really been wanting a new control scheme that incorporates more things, so I'm more than willing to give it a try. Next up, they added a part of the controls is this a dodge control. Now, they don't really give too much detail on it as to what it does, in the trailer. So I'm just going to speculate. I think this is for strikes, and instead of having to use a reversal for strikes, you can just move and dodge out of the way, which I think is a good thing, because the strike spammers in WWE games are one of my biggest pet peeves. And it's just like this seems like the best fix to this problem, because I don't know. I like it. I'll say this. I like it. I like it. The Creation Suite. The Creation Suite showed off archetypes and new body sizes. The archetypes are Striker, Technician, Powerhouse, and High Flyer. So I like that. I like that they're trying to they're bringing back the archetypes. It's something they have been doing for years, but I'm hoping that they have a much more important stay in the game, because a problem for me is none of these wrestlers feel really different from one another, especially in how you play with them. It's just, when I'm using if I'm using like Bret Hart, I want to be targeting the legs and the back, because I'm trying to set up for the sharpshooter the entire time. And, a lot of his moves are centered around that. Or, you put Bret Hart in a sharpshooter, he's basically going to get out of it real easy, because he's the technical master of the game. If like Kurt Angle isn't in there. And my final and happiest thing to announce, GM mode is back, and I am ecstatic about it. I cannot wait to give this game a try. This alone almost makes me want to buy this game, because I gotta see it. 2K has 2K's NBA series. NBA 2K has a really good, or at least had a really good GM mode, and I loved it. I played all the time, so I'm excited to see if they can bring sort of that 2K magic over to the WWE GM mode. And I really hope it works out. They've got a lot of things in it. In the video, you'll see they've got contracts, they've got popularity stats, all types of things. I can't wait to get a thorough deep dive into the GM mode. That is exactly what I'm looking for. And I applaud 2K. Seriously, I applaud 2K. Somebody give them a round of applause for finally putting this game mode back. Big props to 2K. Now, that's the end of my likes. Now, I want to get into my dislikes. So, number one, certain character models do look off. Now, if you watch a trailer, you'll see at one point Goldberg's in there, but they've got a mismatch or a mix mash of Goldbergs, because they've got young Goldberg body but old Goldberg face, and it's just weird. It's a quality control thing that, I guess if you're not paying attention, it could fall under the radar. But I don't understand why they have this old-faced man on this very young body. Like, Goldberg now does not look like Goldberg from the 90s. They're in two completely different levels of just physique and just muscle mass. Goldberg now is a more slim type of build, but Goldberg back then was really jacked, and I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to mix these. I need young Goldberg's face on this one. You can literally see the grays. Like, that's why I say the graphics definitely did improve. You can really see the grays in his hair and everything. Like, Goldberg in the 90s did not look like that. He may have had a few grays, but you certainly couldn't just pick them out that easy. So I'm gonna need them to go back and fix Goldberg's face or fix his body, because you can't have old Goldberg on young Goldberg's body. Like, seriously. Next up, Showcase mode is back, and I am not excited. Even though the Showcase mode is with one of my favorite wrestlers, Rey Mysterio. Props to the man. But Showcase mode is really boring. Excuse me. Showcase mode is extremely boring. And it's not like, we haven't seen a Showcase mode where they really go out of their way to, get their stuff from the indies and anything like that. So we're really going to be playing like WCW Rey Mysterio and WWE Rey Mysterio. As far, just speculation. You don't really have too much detail on it yet, but I can't say I'm that excited for it, man. I don't really want to play that. I do love Rey Mysterio, but we really could have done without a Showcase mode this year. It's really just a time-consuming thing. That's really not that fun. It's not worth it. There's nothing new to it. You're really just reliving the past, and not even like a fun way of reliving the past. They're just doing stuff, and I don't really want to play it. I don't know about you guys, but I am not excited for that Showcase. But I do love Rey Mysterio. My next dislike, there were no new camera angles shown in this. Like, seriously, why are they in refusal to add a new camera angle? Like, when in the old WWE games, when Ukes were making them completely, they had an angle where you could see the ramp and the stage. Why not bring that back? Why not get a sky, nosebleed section camera, if we want to? The hard, we're stuck on the hard cam. Why not a cam from the other side? Like, where's the full immersion? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. In certain matches, in certain venues, I would really like to look at the stage while I play a match. I was playing Here Comes the Pain the other day, and I forgot how much I enjoyed that. Just being able to see the lights and the stage, and see your, if you look up, you can see your wrestlers on the big screen wrestling, in the far distance. Like, that was a great attention to detail thing that I really want to come back. I really want more camera angles. I don't want to keep looking at the same tired old camera all the time. Seriously, just put a couple new ones in, please. My next dislike, some of the animations just don't really look that great. To go back to Goldberg for a second, he has that same entrance. I forget to say, these entrance moves when he's throwing his punches. I always thought those looked really stiff and awkward. It's like they had someone who'd never thrown a punch do it before or something. I don't know. I don't know why they look like that. I don't like it. They need to, go back into the mocap and do that again. Other than that, in the when they show off their My Career thing, which I think is called My Rise this year, You can see that the women are like stomping out your created player, and their kicks just look like they're like lightly tapping you, which I know in real life you aren't actually trying to stomp your opponent, but in this game I kind of want it to look like I'm trying to stomp my opponent. I want to stomp them the hell out. You know what I mean? When you played the old games and you had someone like Stone Cold, you looked like you were trying to stomp a mud hole in them. You know what I mean? Well, not even Stone Cold. Everyone looked like you were trying to stomp a mud hole in them. And that's what I want to bring it back to. I want these kicks and punches to feel like real kicks and punches, even though I know they aren't. That's what the video game is for. I could accept it in real life. I get lost in the pageantry of it all in real life, but the video game just doesn't have that. And I would like a little bit more contact and more ferocity, you know, with the kicks and punches, you know, make it, you know, sell it more. Because right now just from what I can see, it doesn't look that good, and that's been a problem for me for a while. And my last dislike is there's really nothing of substance shown. There are some new game modes, but you don't really get too many details. There's nice stuff, there's things to get excited about. There's a couple of things that I don't understand, like My Faction. I don't know what the hell My Faction is going to be. I don't even understand why there's a need to get excited over it. But, you know, in the coming days and coming weeks, you know, especially by January, we'll be getting more and more information on everything. So I'm not gonna, you know, hold this too much against them because the game is still in development. But I don't want to keep getting pieces of information without some like real insight. Next time you put out something 2K, give us a little more detail. But I will say, this is an exciting hype trailer. This should have been the hype trailer that they released. I'm excited for this. Not excited enough to go pre-order it, but I'm excited enough to want to give it a try. And I can't say that I was able to do that just a few months ago. But those are my thoughts on the WWE 2K22 trailer. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Bigger Green, and I'll see you guys in the next video.